our Around the Town segment today, we have a special guest, Juwan Clark, who's the owner of J. Clark Educational Enterprises. Welcome to the show, Juwan.
Hey, thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
Now tell us exactly what does your company do?
So our company, J. Clark Educational Enterprises, we do a few things. We offer educational support for the school districts. We offer tutoring services for parents, for students in the K-12 system. We do homeschool pupil evaluations for students who are homeschooled that need certified educators to evaluate their portfolios. So a lot of different educational services that parents may need, advocacy as well. If parents need support in the schools when it comes down to understanding their students' educations, maybe IEPs, we provide that support as well. So pretty much anything in the educational arena, we're here to help meet those educational needs.
And what is your age group?
So we go all the way down to pre-K, around 4 years old, and we kind of top out right about 18. We do a little bit of college level, but not a lot of college. It's more so the K-12 system.
Okay. So, Dr. Clark, I was wanting to know how many tutors do you actually have, or staff you have on deck to help you out?
So we currently we're running about 18 tutors.
Wow.
We typically run. We have two different locations. We use Chipola College here in the School of Education, as we've partnered with Chipola, and it basically allows the students here at Chipola who desire to be teachers, allows them to have an opportunity to work in the field before they become teachers and get a lot of hands-on experience, differentiating instruction, analyzing data, meeting the diverse needs of those students. And then, like I said, we operate here out of Marianna and Chipola College, and then we also have a location in Graceville, which is our actual home location. And then we have our virtual campus as well.
Okay, that was what I was going to follow up with is during the pandemic and everybody kind of got more astute, as you will, with virtual and internet. And I was going to ask if you had that capacity. But this is quite interesting to know that this service is provided in Jackson County. Now, my next question would be: I know you provide this for definitely for Jackson County for the school district, but are you open to any other school districts to be able to provide the same service to?
Oh yes, absolutely. We've tutored, especially virtually. We've reached out. We've had students from Bay County. We've had students from Gainesville, Jacksonville, Tampa. The virtual component, it really allows for us to really expand our reach. We've had some students from Fayetteville, Georgia, in which we're also now looking to expand out to Fayetteville currently now as well. So, we're definitely open to just serving students. That's our desire is to really make a difference in the impact of the lives of others. Not just limited just to Jackson County, but just the world at large.
Yeah, wow, that's amazing. Because that's what I was going to tell Ronnie. I mean, hey, look, I've got 5 myself, 2 sets of twins, so I'm definitely going to be reaching out to you, and because if anything we've learned over this past 2 years is that not enough credit has been given due to our educators, to our teachers out there, because as much as we love to play the Monday, the backseat quarterback, once we got our hands in on it, man, it is extremely difficult to try, to play that role, and we need that extra help. And it's great to see that somebody like yourself is creating that avenue for us to be able to get that assistance that we need. Because us parents, we tried. I know Ronnie can attest. We tried.
Exactly.
So we tried.
Well, we are currently using his services right now, Byron.
Oh, okay.
We're currently
using
you holding
all the secrets. You holding everything to yourself.
we just began. That's why he's on the show. Because know me, once I know something, I always share it. So we just begun to use the services, and so far it's been very helpful. And we will continue to use his services. So, Dr. Clark, I want to ask you, where are your tutors from? Shed some light on that, like areas.
Got you. So our tutors, they come from all over. We have some tutors that are from here in Mariana. We have some that are from Washington County. We have some that live in Dothan, some in Holmes County. You know, they're from all over. We have one who's waiting to get back with us. She was a previous student here at Chipola. She was a phenomenal tutor while she was here. She does a lot of virtual for me as well. And she's actually out of state now. And I reached out to her and spoke with her the other day. And she was like, hey, you know, if you got anybody that wants to be tutored virtually, just let me know. I would love to get back with you.
That's awesome.
They're all over.
We are currently using the virtual option, Byron. So like I said, it's worked out great. Working out great for us. Now, Dr. Clark, let me ask you this. So what subjects do you offer tutoring services in?
So generally, pretty much all subject areas. A lot of the higher levels, those subjects are real limited, just because that's a very, very high need area that a lot of students are in need of, and with dealing with like your chemistries and your algebra ones and your geometries. We try to partner those students up with our schools of ed students who are actually majoring in those fields. So you don't get a elementary education tutor trying to tutor in algebra. And so those types of subjects are based on the availability of those tutors at that time. And so to answer that question, we tutor pretty much every subject area. Is just based on the availability at that moment.
Okay. All right, great. And this tell us, where can we find more information about your services? Give the audience that information.
Oh, yes, ma'am. So the best place to find that information, if you'll visit our website at jclarkeducates.com, you'll have a full list of all the services that we offer. You can also find us on Facebook. And we have a business Facebook page as well, J. Clark Educational Enterprises, LLC. We have a lot of information there, and you can feel free to email me. You can contact us through the website as well, but my direct email that comes to me is jclarkeducation1@gmail.com. And I love email communication, but generally if you email me at some point in time, I'm going to call you because I love that personal interaction. So feel free to contact us at any moment.
Well, speaking of you, tell us a little bit about your background.
Yeah, because you know how it is, brother. You got to get the credentials. Folks, well, what is this they got going on? So
right.
give us the credentials. They gotta know.
Right. Exactly. So I am a fully Florida certified teacher. I graduated from Chipola College in 2010 with my bachelor's in elementary education. I have a certification I have a reading endorsement. I'm ESOL endorsed as well. I have physical education endorsement. I'm certified in middle grades English 5.9. Also certified. I have educational leadership as well. I've been a previous principal in Jackson County as well. My master's is in ed leadership. My specialist degree and my PhD is in curriculum and instruction. So I am extremely certified in the area of curriculum and instruction, in which all of our tutoring services, especially, the curriculum that's implemented in those sessions, I make sure I oversee, structure out all of that. So that way I make sure that all curriculum that's being delivered, it is in line with standards. It's in line with what the students are learning in the school. We're not just going off and just pulling things out of the air. Everything is mainstreamed, and that's something that I personally oversee.
That's good. That is good. Now, you mentioned something that you, as far as being a principal, Byron, he used to be the assistant principal and the principal, right, at Graceville High. Is that right? I remember.
Outstanding.
Yeah. And then when he left, we were really kind of, it was bittersweet. We was glad to see him move on to Chipola, but we hate to see him leaving us at the Jackson County School District. So, but I'm so happy that you are flourishing, and I'm happy that you basically has established this resource for our kids, because a lot of kids, I'm going to say me, we were kind of struggling, like, who can we get to help? And I totally forgot. I will admit, I said this to you, Dr. Clark. I totally forgot. And Byron, Dr. Clark was a classmate of my brother who passed in 2006. They were classmates. They were very good friends. And so I've known Duane for a very long time.
That's great. That's outstanding. And that's what I was telling him offline. You know, I had shouts out to assistant principal at Malone School, Brian Hardy. He had told me, you know, weeks back, hey, you need to get in contact with him because you guys are you're like kindred spirits. And I was like, I've been intending to get with you, brother. And when Ronnie told me you're gonna be on the segment, I was like, hey, it just, you know, the stars aligned. You know, it's like, you know. And it just worked out perfect. And it's a lot of different things that I've been trying to work on. And like I say, this is great because I'm telling you, I'm definitely going to be reaching out for your services because, like I said, you know, I've got, you know, this past pandemic, it was like I had 3 classrooms going. I had K3, 4th grade, and 5th grade all going at the same time, and I was just like, you know,
Yeah.
If I got a duo, it'll work. But just me by myself, oh no, I can't do it.
Give him a call, and you know, I want to make sure that everybody knows that this service is available to you and it's very reasonable. And so I want to make sure we push this because a lot of parents are in the same position I was, just kind of like you're trying to find somebody and trying to get on their schedule, and it's, you know, it's kind of difficult, and you just, you know, at your wits end. But I found the resource and I want to share it. So Byron, you make sure you get your kids on the schedule. And is there anything else, Dr. Clark, we need to say or you want to share with our audience?
Sure. You know, one thing I would like to express, and I definitely want to thank you, Ronnie, and thank you, Byron, for, you know, inviting me on this segment. I definitely appreciate the opportunity to, you know, share my heart and my passion with everyone. And I just want to, you know, express, you know, how much, you know, we are humbled to be able to serve the community. That's our whole focus. Our whole goal is to empower the students, empower the parents, equip them with the knowledge that they need as well to allow their students to be able to flourish. So if there's anything that we can do to help support, you know, please feel free to give us a call, email. We would definitely get with you, reach out to you, and see how can we meet your educational needs.
Great. Once again, that's J. Clark Educational Enterprises. That's www.jclarkeducates.com. That's www.jclarkeducates.com. You can find them on Facebook at J. Clark Enterprises LLC. And you can email Mr. Clark, Dr. Clark at jclarkeducation1@gmail.com. So we're going to have it on right there on so you can get that information and reach out to him ASAP. All right.
Well, we thank you for joining us, Dr. Clark, and I will be seeing you real soon.
All right. Sounds great. You have a great day.
You too.
All right, brother.
All right. That was great. A lot of information. As I said in the interview, we're using his services. I want to encourage everybody to reach out to him. Byron has information on the screen, so please reach out to Dr. Clark and his staff to get the assistance that you need for your school-age child.
Yeah. And once again, all our viewers out there and our supporters, make sure you know someone, a business, whatever service, vendor, anything, you know, get in contact with us because we want to reach and give them as much exposure as we possibly can. All right, welcome everybody to Around the Town, and I'm here today with another great friend of mine. It is a great pleasure to bring you Miss Kim Pollock of Be Glorious Designs. So how's it going, Kim?
It's going great.
Great. So if you would, please tell us about Be Glorious Design. What is it?
Be Glorious Design is it's a rebirth of Blackman Designs. I started doing art when I was oh my God, I don't want to tell my age, but many years ago.
Yeah, it's all right.
My first name that I had was Blackman Design, and I just went through some personal issues with the loss of my husband, and I just needed to take a break from that, and so. Be Glorious Designs is a rebirth of Blackman Designs.
Outstanding. I mean, that I'm sorry for your loss, and I know in starting a business and the challenges that you have to go through, many people don't know how hard it is just to start a business, one, and then to bring your own, you know, personal struggles and you know, it's hard. It's almost like putting yourself out there. And a lot of times, you know, you have those ups and downs, those peaks and valleys when you put your art, your hard-earned, soul into something, and then you put it out there for people to look and explore. And I just want to throw these designs out there. Matter of fact, a painting that I bought from you that I purchased is right behind me to my left, everybody's right. And I've got another one, and everybody, Kim was actually Miss Pollard was actually at the first Emancipation Day Festival, and it was a great success. And to have her, and I purchased the shirt. You also do original illustrations along with paintings, t-shirts, bracelets, and jewelry. So I want to ask you, what got you started? What was your inspiration to do, paint illustrations and paintings like this?
Well, I've always had a love for the arts, be it singing, be it, I did hair, and, art, drawing has been something I've always done. It just came as a gift. Mm-hmm. And I started off actually in fashion design. I wanted to be a fashion designer. And I came down here actually to Fort Lauderdale to start, school. I got my degree in fashion design and everything. And I was well on my way to being a designer. And then as life happens, that kind of, some things threw a wrench in that. And I put art to the side for about 20 years. Mm. And it wasn't until it was actually a Juneteenth celebration. And I think it was almost 15 years ago, where I just got back into art. God was just dealing with my heart to get back into it. So I started off doing just little illustrations. And I didn't think anything of it. So we're sitting at a booth, a vending booth, and a young man comes to me and he says, "I really love your art." And I was like, "Okay." He says, "No, I really do love your art." He says, "Would you illustrate a book for me?" So I was like taken back. I'm like, he ain't serious. And he says, "Yeah, I have a book that I'm getting ready to put out, which is called Wild Praise, and it's a children's book." And as it turns out, that was the birthing of, doing illustrations for books and so on and so forth. So I'm also an illustrator, for a children's book, for 2 children's books. So it's just funny, how things happen. And when you have, in the Bible it says your gift will make room for you. That was truly the case for me, because having him come and just encourage me to, to continue doing art, that was the birthing of it.
Well, hey, you just schooled me on something, because I'm working on other children's books as well, and I'm looking for an illustrator. So
all right,
there you have it. Also, I want people to also recognize that the things that you do, the things that we all do, the arts are very, very important to me. And that's a program that it's called Project Say. It's a program that I'm trying to implement, and to have a space and an avenue for our kids locally to be able to have that space to engage in performing arts and visual arts, because it's so needed, in our area. Too many times we get kind of caught up in the sports activities, and nothing wrong with that, but right. There's also a space for kids that may not be interested in soccer or basketball or football, but they are in love public speaking, or love to draw, or love to be in graphic design. So that's something that I want to kickstart. And we want to, even if it's a summer program, even if it's a after school program, something to be able to have an avenue for them for that. And this is great. So I'm going to put you on the spot. The Emancipation Day Festival is going to be again in 2022. It's going to be 2 days, and it's going to be in June 11 to 12. So I'm hoping to have you there again.
I'm there.
Great. So if anybody, if right now, please let people know where they can contact you, where they can see more of your material and buy and purchase. Give them everything: email, Facebook, Instagram, everything you got. Go ahead.
As I said, it's a rebirth. I'm now Be Glorious Designs. I can be found on Instagram at this time, and that is BE. Let me make sure, glorious .art. I constantly have to tag on to my kids to get me to help me with all the ins and the outs of.
Hey, you need them.
I'm old school.
Yeah, you gotta get them young folks. Hey, keep up with the time.
Exactly, and I'm working on my website, having that up very soon. And if you want to place an order, I will be posting more of my work on Facebook, and that's also Be Glorious Designs. If you tag that in, it will come up with some of my illustrations. I'm going to be doing a little bit better on posting because I don't always, post all my art. And you should see me coming out with a lot more things. I have some other lines that are coming out with the t-shirts. The t-shirts, those started about 5 years ago. They're called the Beatitudes. So each of them have a scripture, and they also say, be patient, be still, be encouraged, the whole line. And I started off, before I came to Florida, I was doing these, and they're called Prayer Pals. Prayer Pals started with 9/11, when we had that big fallout. I was located in New Jersey at that time. And in New Jersey, when everything went, awry with the Twin Towers, the one thing that we all had in common was prayer. So this is why I came up with the Prayer Pals, because they have all array of colors, and it was kind of symbolizing and letting people know that we one thing we all can do is pray. And so that was the birthing of my Prayer Pals. And I also do, bracelets and things of that nature, prayer with scriptures and things on those. So my all of my art is usually inspirational. So, and as you had said before, that I work with kids as well. So it's very important to have kids, be able to be creative. And a lot of times they don't know that they have that creative gene, because they want it to look like a certain picture that they may have seen. So they kind of push it aside because they say, oh, I don't know how to draw. I don't know how to do this, but I'm a witness that if you could encourage them, it will happen. My daughter, when she first started, she wanted me to draw everything. So for school, she would say, Mom, can you draw this? And I kept telling her, no, I will not. You got to keep trying. So my daughter is now a graphic designer herself, and her art is fabulous. So it's important to, start them off young and get them out there. And I think it's a good thing.
Okay, sweet. So yeah, we definitely got a lot of talking to do. So let me backtrack. They can find you on Instagram at b.glorious.art. That's be.glorious.art. And also on Facebook, same handle, Be Glorious Designs, with an S or with a Z?
With the S. With the
S. Be Glorious Designs. And I've got it on the screen. So everybody, do you have a phone number or email they can contact you with as well?
Yes, my email that they can reach me. My email, they can reach me at either, or I'll give you the one that's more getting more traffic, so that I view more. And that's Blackman Design. That's BLACKMON. Design, DESIGN, no S, at gmail.com.
Okay, too
easy. And the phone number would be, I still have my Jersey number, so it's 973-723-0977.
Gotcha. 923-723-0977. So everybody, please make sure you get in contact with Miss Blackman and get you some great original art. Purchase some t-shirts. I actually, you can see right now, I took our Christmas photos of mine because I thought I lost it. We had a little storm at the end of the festival, and I thought I lost it, but I found it and I wore the heck out of it. I'm still wearing it. So, hey, make sure you support our local businesses. And Miss Blackman, it was a pleasure. You got to come back on again, and make sure, if y'all don't get a chance, y'all make sure y'all get up with her before these next 4 or 5 months. But if you don't, you come to that Emancipation Day Festival, you'll be able to get up all the paintings and t-shirts she got. All right. So thank you again.
Yeah, looking for them, because I will be doing an art show. I have done one already, but I will do a visual online art show. Okay. And if you send me your email, I can give you the Zoom and you can be in the art show.
Sweet. So make sure you get in contact with everybody. Thank you again. And that'll be it for Around the Time.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. So, that great interview. I look forward to having her this year again at the Emancipation Day Festival. It's going to be in June 11th to 12th. And look, You notice on some those paintings, I'm surprised that she's not in a gallery somewhere, or it's just amazing how we got all of this great talent and great work, and right here in our back door in Jackson County, right in our backyard, if you will. Okay, welcome to Bottom Line with Ronnie and Byron. This is my new segment, everybody. It's called Around the Town. Whose town? Your town, my town, everyone's town. And on this segment, I wanted to highlight some small businesses in Jackson County. And my great friend, and has a great business that we want to highlight. And her name is Dolores Brockner, and her business is Colonics and Massage of Marianna. So welcome, Dolores. How's it going?
Hey, Byron, it's going great. Thank you for having me on your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing. So, hey, can you, if you can, tell us about Colonics and Massage of Marianna?
All right. Just real briefly, we do colon hydrotherapy, aka colonics here. Colonics has been around for a long time. It's new to this area, very new. But getting a lot of Mariannians to try it out. It's the process by which warm filtered water goes into the colon and helps to evacuate out the waste. We do massages here, relaxation, deep tissue, pregnancy. I do lymphatic drainage. We do facial massages. We do pregnancy massages. Just basically, just call and see if you want a certain modality for massages to see if we do it. I have two very good massage therapists here. Audra Peacock and is here with me full time, and Diane Adams work with me. Very good massage therapists for any of your massage therapy needs. We do the salt therapy or halo therapy. You sit in a booth and you breathe salt in. It's for all things respiratory, all things skin. We do the sauna, the infrared sauna here. The sauna is good for fibromyalgia, it's good for depression, anxiety, sore muscles. It's good for a lot of just pain related stuff. We also do the foot detox. You sit in there, you put your feet in hot water, and it's 30 minutes, and you just sit there and watch the water change colors to pull out impurities out of your body. So very good alternative to just your conventional medicines out there.
Yeah, I'll say, because and for the people that don't know, I'm dedicated at going to colonics massage. Like every other week, I got to get my body massage in. The salt chamber is great for your sinuses, and the great thing about it is it's right here and it's local. Many times I'd have to go somewhere way out of town, whether it was in Dothan or Tallahassee or Panama City, and to have your business right here, it makes it so much easier. And a lot of people that may not know that we have this service right here in Jackson County and right here in Marianna, Florida. So I'm so happy to see that you have this going, and anything I can do, anything we can do to get that message out the most, that's what we're trying to do. So everybody, please, you get a chance, and I'm showing you the footage right now. It's right off of Jefferson Street, and it's right. I mean, you'll pass right by it and won't even know it. And we're gonna show you some highlights, some photos. That sauna, the only places that I ever get to enjoy a sauna is whether I'm on base in the gymnasium or something like that. But at home, I mean, it's great to get those impurities out of your body and kind of give your body that rejuvenation it needs. Yeah, exactly. So do you have, like, as far as I knew, the only people around locally other than yourself that did massages were like chiropractic places, but are there any competitors locally that you know of?
Yes, there is. For massages, there's quite a few massage places right here in Marianna. Colonics is I'm the only person for colon hydrotherapy from here to Pensacola. So I get all the surrounding traffic for colon hydrotherapy, like Dothan, Panama City, Destin, Pensacola. You know, people come from all around us for these services. So I'm very grateful that we do have it here. And we also do couples massages too, Byron. You know, 2 people at one time. So that's a big deal. That's one of the things that set me apart from other massage therapists. We are open on Saturdays and we do couples massages. So that's a good thing.
And hey, Valentine's Day is right around the corner. So, you know, couples, us men that get on our last minute purchases, hey, you better jump in the game now. Go ahead and do it. So how can people get in contact with you and see more of the business? Give us your shameless plug. Go ahead, the social media, phone number, websites, etc.
Okay. Well, I have an open door policy here. Now, most of the time the door is locked, and that's just because there's so many people that walk the street and they want to come in and use the bathroom. So I keep the door locked, and if I'm not here, there's generally a note on the door, and you can always call. That number is generally hooked to my cell number, 850-526-3211. We're at 2946 Jefferson Street. 2946 Jefferson Street in the red brick building. A lot of people get us confused with that building next door because the sign is so close to that other building. But we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. We have a website at www.colonicsmassage.com. You can book online or you can call me and I'll book the appointment for you.
Sweet. So to say it again, 850, correct me if I'm wrong, 526-3211. And
correct.
And the address is 2946 Jefferson Street, Marianna, Florida.
Yes.
And the website, www.colonicsmassage.com.
www.colonicsmassage.com.
So everybody, make sure you go on the website, make sure you go on the social media page, like, share, put it on your notifications. And hey, locally, go ahead and relieve that stress. You're working out, you're getting you some good physical fitness, some good PT going on. Get your massage, book it. Men, don't be last minute. Go ahead and call that number and lock in that couples massage. Thank you again for coming on the show, Miss Brockner. And hey, don't be a person that I don't talk to normally. You know, on this show, I want you on again and again and again. So hey, let
absolutely. And Byron, we need to get you on that colonic table so you can tell the people all about that too.
Okay, let's do it. All right, we'll get all the NASDAQ.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
All right. Thank you for showing up. And hey, we're gonna bring y'all more and more. And if anybody out there, if you know somebody, just reach out to me, inbox me on the Facebook page, and you can get in contact with me via email. Byron is byron.dickens1@gmail.com. And if there's any other small businesses that you know of, vendors, etc., we're gonna get them on. So around the town, whose town, your town, my town. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, Byron.
So Byron, you gonna get your colon cleaned out?
hey, I'm gonna get. Hey, she called me out, so I'm gonna get cleaned out. And yeah. So hey, but in all seriousness, I have a family history of colon cancer and prostate cancer, so it's very important to me. So I ain't no shame in my game. I get off in there and get cleaned out because my mother, she loves the harp on getting them, you know, eating green leafy vegetables and making sure you're getting them colons cleansed out good. So no shame in my game. So I'm definitely gonna see what's the benefit. Yeah.
Very good. We all need to encourage that to get, you know, I always tell people just get checked out. You have to, you know, you have to. So, all right, that's it. All right, we want to thank you for watching the show today and for supporting us. And we will see you next week. But remember, When you know the truth, you can speak the truth. And the light shines brighter when it shines for two. See you next week.